Hello, and welcome to Gather UI podcast. And in this episode, we're gonna talk about the feminine energy and how it is related to manifestation and how the universe actually responds to you being in your feminine or you being in the masculine energy. And I actually feel like this episode is more related to women because I strongly believe that men should be in masculine energy and females in the feminine energy. However, obviously there should be a balance because if we look at it, so feminine energy is the energy of receiving, is the energy of ease, of just letting things happen with the flow, just letting it happen and letting the universe guide you, right? So you're letting yourself to be guided. You're not hustling, you're not struggling, you're not forcing things, you're just letting it flow and it comes your way. That's what feminine energy is. And masculine energy is more of a hard work of being more tough on yourself, tough on other things, on people around you, etc. So and it is very important to first of all obviously to balance it because I believe that masculine energy, when women are tapping into masculine energy, they're able to quicken the process of receiving or receive even more compared to what they could receive if they were only in their feminine energy, aka not doing much and just letting things come your way, alright? And when you're tapping into your masculine energy, speaking about women, so you, like I said, you're able to receive more, but then you gotta be back to your feminine energy, alright? And still, I see the manifestation world, when you're manifesting, you're basically letting the universe guide you. You are stepping into your feminine energy. And like I said, manifestation, I believe, is more related to feminine energy, and you are just being in alignment with the universe. You are trusting the universe and you are allowing it to be your guide, be your teacher, because the universe has guides as teaches you, right? And it teaches you in a way of giving you some certain people in your life or some circumstances, and you have to be able to distinguish that if those things are your lessons, and you have to accept it and you have to learn something from it, and then just move to the next things that the universe has for you. All right, so back to the energy. Like I described, the feminine energy is energy of receiving, and masculine is the energy of hard work, of, I wouldn't say struggling, but choosing things to happen in a harder way, in more complex way. All right. So when you are as a female in your true divine feminine energy, so then is getting very very easy for you to actually hear the universe, to communicate with the universe, and also to receive the signs, the messages from the universe. And the universe talks to you in a very easy ways. That's the concept that I preach and teach as well. That universe is in your intuition and God is your subconscious mind. So speaking about the universe, it talks to you by giving you this intuitive feelings. You have like a gut feeling, or you feel a strong will to do something, to go somewhere, to talk to somebody, right? So that's the exact time when the universe is talking to you. And when you are in your divine feminine energy, when you're in the energy of receiving, you're able to receive those messages way faster, way more efficiently, and they're way more clear. So they are not like in a fog or something, right? So you're able to distinguish them and receive them way faster compared to if you were not in your feminine energy, if you were not in the energy of receiving, right? And that's very important to actually let the universe guide you, because universe knows its job. Universe knows what is best for you, and universe is trying to guide you in a way for you to obtain your manifestation way more efficiently and way faster, and so you do not have to literally struggle a lot, because once again the universal energy, the energy of manifestation, is the feminine energy. So the universe is always trying to deliver things for you and teach you in a way so it's not like you don't feel it's very hard. You don't feel this like heavy weight on your shoulders, right? And very often, even if you're in your feminine energy, a lot of women, they actually struggle to have this ability to receive with ease. All right, let's start from the point that with ease, not just receiving but easily receiving, letting things come your way, letting things literally flow your way. And that's the key point of manifestation, that you are like an autopilot. And this not it's not just an autopilot that is gonna lead you to you don't even know where, but the universal autopilot is an exact autopilot that knows its exact destiny, and it knows the best way how to guide you. So you gotta keep this in mind, that when you're starting to manifest anything, you have to remember that universe has is like an autopilot, and you are switching to this mode when you're manifesting. You're letting the universe to teach you in a way that it thinks that is the best for you. You're letting the universe to guide you through the most efficient path. So you're basically letting the universe do all work, and you're just focused on the outcome, and you're focused on the things that you have to be focused on. So they are, like I said, the outcome, and you being in control of yourself, you being in control of your thoughts, you remembering who you are, what you are, and what you have to do, how you should act in order to be in alignment with this energy of this highest self, which has this manifestation of yours. All right, and also a very important fact that very often before we are attaining something, and we think that in order to attain something, we ask ourselves the question, what should I do? Like how hard I should work, etc. So that's what we're thinking as females. We are thinking from the perspective of masculine energy, and for men, I think that's pretty alright, because masculine energy, like I said, is a bit more harsh energy, is the energy of how to work, is an energy of being like tough on yourself, etc. And basically thinking like tougher, that makes sense. And when you are thinking from this perspective, how hard I should work, how exhausted am I gonna be if I work that hard, etc., this is not the right energy as a female that you should be in. That's the energy that is not suitable for you, and that is not gonna manifest as efficiently as you want it to be, and as easily as you want it to be, and as fast as you want it to happen, right? So when you're starting to manifest something, the first question that you gotta ask yourself is obviously, which energy should I be in? Which energy should I adopt in order to manifest the thing that I want to have in my life, right? Not what should I do and how hard should I work, right? So these are not the questions that we're asking ourselves. And this connects us to the point that while manifesting, we always hear everywhere, when we read books about manifestations, when we're listening to podcasts, or on TikTok we are watching videos, or on YouTube about manifestations, that everybody says that you have to feel as this person who has your manifestations, to feel as this version of you who is living this type of life, etc. And that's the exact thing that connects us to this question that you have to ask yourself at the first place: which energy should I tap in order to be where I want to be, in order to have what I want to have, right? So that's why the energies, the emotions that you're having, the feelings that you're having are that important in manifestation. They're basically unlocking this manifestation, this another quantum level, and they are teleporting you basically to another reality where you are living this life that you want to live, right? So you are shifting your realities, you're changing things in your realities, and you're becoming a higher version of you who has a certain thing that you've been manifesting, right? So once again, before you start to manifest anything, ask yourself, which energy should I be in? And this question is going to lead you to the answer of how you should feel, how you should act, behave, look like It's not only about the feelings, the abstract thing that you cannot touch, but also about the physical things, like your appearance or things you're wearing or your manners even, right? So if this version of you who has your manifestation, who is on another quantum level, so think literally, I always say this, I always teach about this, and that's what I always preach, that life is like a game or like a movie, and you can design your character. You are this character, and for the main part, you are the main character. All right, so you are living in your own reality, and every single person lives in their own reality. All right, and you have to literally design this main character, aka you. You have to think which energy do I have to tap in order to have a manifestation, and you have to adapt this concept. You have to think of those types of energies that this higher version of you with this manifestation of yours has, and actually literally write it all down, and you will see things that you have to adapt, things that you have to do. And a bit of this topic of energies, like I said, it's not only about the energetical things or spiritual things, also about physical. Think how this version of you dresses, how they look like, and once again, write this down, and you will see the changes that you have to make, because all manifestations, they come into your reality when you're tapping into the right energy and when you're making decisions and choices and changes, right? So when you make a decision to do a certain thing, to look a certain way, you're choosing to be that person already. You're not waiting for it to come, because if you're waiting for it to come, it will never come. You can only change it right now and tap into this energy right now. Because how are you gonna tap in the energy if you're not making a choice to tap in? If you're waiting, you're not making any actions, you're not making any decisions. You are just waiting, and it's very extended term. You cannot even define the time frame of it. So wait, how long? You don't even know, right? So when the universe decides, no, when you decide to have it, when you decide that you are no longer this old version of you. Universe is not a machine that is gonna decide for you. Universe is not somebody who's gonna decide for you. Universe's job is to reward you, is to give you things. The universe is like a given machine, right? So treat it this way if that's easier for you to understand it. And you're this object, let's say, which gives the orders. You have a certain thing that you want, so you're like making an order. And now it's only your choice to decide when you want to have it. And you have to make a choice right now, this second, that you are no longer that old version of you who is not helping you to obtain the thing that you want to have, because this higher version of you doesn't do some certain things. Maybe they don't have certain behavior. It is changed. It is completely different. Maybe they look in a different way. Maybe they are talking in a different way. They are having a completely different routine, right? So that's the point, that you are choosing, not the universe is choosing when to reward you with a certain thing and when to make a different version of you, but you are deciding, you're making these choices, and you are letting the universe to reward you whenever it says that you're ready. And why manifestations are not coming? Because we want something, but a lot of people just do not know how to receive things. They do not know that they are even not ready. They think, yeah, I want it, that means I'm ready. No, just because you want something, that doesn't mean that you're ready for it, right? So being ready means that you are in the right energy. You have tapped into the right energy, which is gonna literally align you with this highest version of you, and you're like melting into this higher version of you. You're melting into this future version of you. All right, and you are basically becoming this highest version of you whenever you decide it. So whenever your characteristics, whenever your behavior, your feelings, your thoughts, your mindset, or even your looks change in order to align with behavior, looks, actions, thoughts, and mindset of this higher version of you, that's the exact moment when you're stepping into this future self that you're manifesting yourself to be, right? And it all depends only on you, not the universe. It all depends on how fast and how efficiently you can determine things that you have to do. You have to clearly know the changes that you have to make in order to tap into this new energy, right? And the easiest thing that you can do right now is to change the energy, change your thoughts, because they are not physical items. You cannot touch them, they're abstract, and you can shift them anyhow, literally. So that's the first thing that you have to start with. And then later on, you can change the physical things if you have to, if you feel like you, let's say, or gain weight or lose weight or have longer hair or have a certain, I don't know, makeup, whatever it is, right? So you have to be in complete alignment, but at the first place on energetical level, on spiritual level, with this higher version of you. All right. And also speaking about, once again, back to masculine and feminine energy, masculine energy is chasing and feminine energy is attracting. That's why in manifestation we have a law of attraction. We are attracting things. These things are attracted, right? So we have very popular affirmation that anything I desire desires me more, right? So that's basically like a law of attraction. These things, you're basically saying that these things that you want, they are attracted to you, right? Whether it's a physical item or if that's a person, doesn't really matter, whatever you're manifesting, right? And masculine energy is chasing. That's why when you're chasing your manifestation, it never comes your way. It's like you're forcing it to happen, but you are not even close to alignment with this higher version of you. You're forcing things to happen without you changing things, without you making the right decisions. You can compare it to like a little kid which falls on the ground and starts to cry, yell, and throw hands around that they want something and like demand things. You cannot demand from the universe because it's not gonna give you something until it sees once again the alignment in you and the changes, the right changes, the correct changes that you're making. Alright, so we are never chasing our desires. We are never chasing our manifestations. Alright, because if we chase something, we are not improving ourselves. We are not leveling ourselves up to this standard where our highest self is. And to sum it all up, all you have to remember is that manifestation is leaning more to more feminine kind of energy, and you should feel absolutely relaxed. You should feel and have absolute trust and faith in the universe, because you remember that it is a huge universal power which literally has created everything in this world, and it is in charge of everything in this world. So you are relaxing, you are not worried about things, because you're letting the universe to guide you. You're letting the universe to let you go with this flow, right? And you're like, once again, like I said, on the autopilot. The universe is guiding you. You are being guided by the universe. And if you know that the universe is this divine energy, this huge, strong energy which is divine, you should have no doubt in it, because that's the universe. It has created everything in this world, and it guides, and it is in charge of everything in this world. So you should have no doubt, because this huge power which is in charge of the whole world, first it is a part of you, because it's like I said at the beginning, that's your intuition. So it is guiding you and it is showing you the right path. So you should have absolute complete trust in the universe. Just allow yourself to go with the flow. Allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to feel this ease. Allow yourself to be not in this hustling mode, in this struggling mode, in this working, like, and how hard should I work? Once again, ask yourself, which energy should I adopt, and how should I feel energetically in order to attain something? That's the first question you should ask yourself before manifesting something. Alright, guys, so that's all for now. I was really glad to talk about this topic because I feel it's pretty important to explain how manifestation works from the perspective of energies, and I hope that's clear for you now. And now you're able to be more aware of things about manifestations, and I hope that it's gonna help you to manifest things way easier and way more efficiently into your physical reality because now you're aware of how energy should work and which energy you should be in and how things should operate from your behalf. And also, I very welcome you to my Manifest Magic workshop where I teach my clients how to manifest properly. We are learning the universal laws, the best manifestation techniques that are gonna literally quantum leap you to a different reality where you're having all your manifestations. And I'm gonna see you in the other episodes, so see you.